The Crew Dragon capsule landed safely on the Pacific Ocean off the coast of San Diego, thanks to special parachutes. This marked the end of a more than 10-hour flight from the International Space Station.
Crew 11 was a very successful mission. While this was the first time we had to return crew slightly ahead of schedule, NASA was ready. The team responded quickly and professionally, as did the teams across the agency, working closely with our commercial partners, and executed a very safe return. As I mentioned in my prepared remarks, all crew members right now are they're safe.
The astronauts returned to Earth wearing black and white suits. The plan to bring all 4 Crew 11 crew members back to Earth several weeks ahead of schedule was announced on January 8th. NASA said one of the astronauts was struggling with a serious medical condition that required medical attention on Earth.
This crew was in space just under 170 days. They performed a little less than 900 hours of science experiments on board. Those are hands-on science experiments. And that encompassed about 140 different experiments. They saw 5 spacecraft arrive, 3 spacecraft depart. And the work we did on the International Space Station for this expedition, as well as others, benefits humanity on Earth. It benefits and teaches us for exploration, for what we're going to use in the Artemis program as we go back to the moon and to Mars.
The agency did not disclose which of the 4 crew members had a health problem. The nature of the problem was also not described, citing privacy concerns.
On board the International Space Station, but we don't have the complete amount of hardware that I would have in the emergency department, for example, to complete a workup of a patient. And in this particular incident, that the medical incident was sufficient enough that we were concerned about the astronaut, that we would like to complete that workup. And the best way to complete that workup.
This is the first time NASA has interrupted a mission of the International Space Station crew due to the sudden deterioration of an astronaut's health.
Crew 12 is currently scheduled to launch as soon as mid-February. Alongside our international and commercial partners, NASA is evaluating their timeline to include earlier launch opportunities.
The crew that has been at the station since August are Americans 38-year-old Zena Cardman and 58-year-old Mike Fink, 55-year-old Japanese Kimiya Yui, and 39-year-old Russian Oleg Platonov. This is the first emergency return from the International Space Station in its 25-year history.